Hey everyone, Hydra Hut here. First off, sorry about any background noise. There's a washing machine going on the other side of the wall from me. That's just something I gotta deal with. This, though, is The Dungeon of Black Company. This is a manga by Yohei Yasamura, story and art. Give you an idea of what it is by reading the back to you, because that does sum it up fairly well. Kenji had it made. A swank apartment, a real estate empire, and enough cash to lounge around living the good life. After a freak magical accident, he washes up in another world, all but enslaved to a crook corporation. In a fantastical land where money is everything, there's only one way for an earthling to get ahead. Make your fortune, by any means necessary. Dragons, goblins, and the occasional dubious potion won't stop Kenji's quest for the world's biggest bank account. The Black Company is open for business. So that does sum it up pretty well. Essentially, our main character, Kenji, he's super rich, and he is actually written as an incel who saved up all of his allowance through childhood so that he could invest it when he became older. Anyway, he's like 18 and a multi-billionaire, and he's super proud of the fact that he's an incel, and they straight up calls himself that in the dialogue. Oh, no, occupational status. Neat. My bad. Neat was what I was thinking, not incel. So, the art is good. The story is interesting enough. As the super neat here, it's basically a really random situation as to what happens. He just kind of wakes up and everything's different. Turns out he's in this other world. He ends up massively in debt, so he has to work off his debt in this dungeon. And this is where my problems with the story begin. So you're really not supposed to like the main character at first. It's pretty clear just by the type of person he's portrayed as. But they do an exceptionally good job at making you absolutely hate the main character. He is sleazy. He's a douchebag. He's a bad person in every sense of the word. Generally not somebody you'd want to hang out with at all. Get this up out of here so I don't have that stupid sleeve showing. And it kind of makes it like he's a bad enough person that you really don't care about what happens to him. It makes it a little bit tedious to finish it by the end. Overall story structure, plot, and everything is good, and I'm sure at some point he's going to get some kind of redemption, or at least I freaking hope so. But all in all, he is very, 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 very unlikable. There's also a dragon monster creature that he finds. He makes a deal with her to keep it fed in return for not being murdered by it, and so that it'll help him out with exploring further into the dungeon so that he can mine more. Turns out the monster has a semi-human form, which is this little lolly creature girl. It's very, very not sexual at all, even though she's kind of drawn lewdly. But all he ever does is disparage her and tell her how bad she stinks. It's very unattractive in every sense of the word. See, this is what I mean by lolly. Uncomfortably drawn, but all interaction with her is very much treated like a disgusting animal. Again, the main character is extremely unlikable. I don't want to go into too many of his actions in case you do read this, because it's not bad, and the art is good. The sub-characters are good. It could go good places, but, man, do you ever wanted a main character to die so bad? But yeah, a lot of the sub-characters are cool, though, and I probably will keep reading this if I see number 2 ever. But it's not going to be like a strong recommend. I mean, look at that. It's good art. Great art. And the story isn't bad, but you really do gotta kind of get over the fact that it is a terrible main character. Terribly unlikable. hopefully he gets redeemed at some point. It is $12.99. Who's this by? 7 Seas Entertainment. Not familiar with them, really. I hadn't heard anything about this before. I just saw it, wanted to pick something up, so I grabbed it to give it a shot. Try it out. It is kind of fantasy based. It's kind of like a dungeon crawler. The idea and concept behind it isn't bad at all. If you can get over the fucking worthless ass main, then all the better. Or maybe you like main characters that are really, really unlikable, then this is the story for you. Anyway, that's The Dungeon of Black Company by Yuhei Yosamura. Sorry if I fucked up your name, sir. Anyway, you have a good day. Hail Hydra, baby.